want to hunt a killer.
We don't have one in the Yukon region, not with the rescue sub-attachment.
Like, don't you just want to?
We have one.
Don't you just want to stop this cameraman? Like, stop it!
Yeah, I know.
Like the cameraman just going around.
I know. I want to look over and it's like, do you mind?
Is he lost? Yeah.
Like you just want to trip his ass.
Right.
Let me go ahead and welcome the one, the only, just 1 year old, Marno, 1 year old. We have here the co-host. Oh, I'm sorry, the sidekick. 30,000. How you doing? Oh, what's going on?
You're trying to get me sued. Oh my God! Hey! Oh my God! It's Leo.
That's well
Cat
said.
Daddy Libre over there. What's up?
How you doing, sidekick? How's it going?
Long time no see.
No. Said you didn't have enough juice to do this today, but you're here.
The juice is loose.
Oh my God, he's here. How you doing, sir? How you doing?
I'm doing.
We are almost complete here.
Oh my God! It's like the band kind of got back together.
Almost.
Yeah.
Except for the bass player and the drummer.
Yeah. Oh, let me go ahead and get into this review real quick, so that we can get on out
I
of
forget
here.
you guys do that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we from time to time.
Yeah, when you get time.
Sometimes on Sunday.
From time. No, because this week we had a lot of reviews to get through. Had a lot of things to do, and I missed one review. But I said, I'm like always, I'll try to do my job and make up for it. And that's where we come to this movie, Hunter Killer. This movie right here, I thought good old Gerard Butler, he was done tearing up shit and blowing up cities. But no, I'm gonna do it underwater. And this is where he comes in. It's pretty much Gerard Butler in a submarine. He's some badass.
They should just name the movies that.
Yeah,
instead of just get to the point.
It's a Gerard Butler in a submarine.
Yeah.
This is him as a submarine commander. Turns out that they always got those evil people with plans of world domination, but they don't think it all the way through because they want to start World War III. They don't realize there ain't gonna be shit left after it's done. But it doesn't stop them, and that's what's happening right here. You got this one Russian madman who's coming in and trying to start some shit between America and Mother Russia, trying to get the Cold War started all over again by having them fire on each other and having them confused about who exactly did it. Well, that's where Gerard Butler comes in, because he's the smartest submarine commander in the whole wide world. And
is he now?
He is.
That's like, damn it, somebody would faint.
I know. And
you're the smartest sub-commander in the whole world.
In the whole wide world.
Hey, wait a minute.
And
do they show that at the beginning of the movie? The title cards is the smartest man in the whole wide world.
And it pretty much works out that way, because with him in the movie, they have moments like that, where it's just like, but sir, nobody else can do this but Gerard Butler. And
that guy, he's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought we got rid of him.
And with this movie here, of course, be no big surprise to say that he eventually saves the day, but it's how he does it. How does he get from point A to point B and save the world again? Let's go ahead and watch the trailer for Hunter Killer, and I'll be back with my review.
Submerge the ship.
They're doing Michael Jackson. I love that. smooth criminal all of a sudden. Like,
Gerard Butler.
Not only is he the smartest man in the world, but he can do the moonwalk.
I actually didn't do that shit, man. Got that.
He's a smooth criminal.
And are you okay? And are you okay?
Smooth criminal.
This is about our future.
If we don't pull this off, it's going to be World War III.
I like the way it's from the producers of the Fast and Furious. Like, why don't you just get The Rock to just stop every missile that comes out,
right.
like he did in the Fast and Furious,
right. With a baseball bat.
Did you see that? He actually stopped a torpedo with his hand. You ain't going nowhere.
He throws it into space.
Court martial. That is my job. Brace for impact.
It's funny because
Damn.
you can tell like and they do that Star Trek shit where they just shake the camera. Fuck, we've been hit. Oh God!
I was thinking.
It's so Star Trek. It's not even funny.
Well, I was thinking this is from the guys from the Fast and Furious because I thought I saw that ship doing like a goddamn Tokyo Drift.
Oh yeah!
Like what the fuck is going on?
No, all that money and all they can do is just shake the camera for that one. Oh God!
It looks very bombastic. I gotta say.
It's very noisy.
Now, I saw this on Rotten Tomatoes, and it had. Being that we are part of Rotten Tomatoes now, I check with them for everything at this point.
Of course.
And
we must see what our colleagues are up to.
Exactly. I check with Mr. Tomato every now and then. And just
corporate chills.
Oh, no, we ain't got shit from it. We might as well we ain't even got paid in ketchup.
No Rotten Tomatoes for you.
Not even ketchup packets.
Yeah, no. It's funny because I remember Martin and I were high five. Man, we on Rotten Tomatoes, and then we got told, yeah, it's free. You don't get shit for that.
Great.
And by the way, y'all part of. Y'all are part of an affirmative action program. We read an article the next day where it was like, Mr. Tomato looks for more black people. I guess that's
relaxed its standards just to get some more minorities.
Yeah. I can picture Rotten Tomato with a pimp hat right now, just like talking to you guys.
Yeah. I looked at Martin like, you know anything about this? Like, hell no. Oh, well, we here.
We were lied to again.
How you doing, Mr. Tomato?
Hey, sir. Turning to your friend over there. Hello, sir.
Yeah, the garbage is back there.
Yeah. But I went and checked with Mr. Tomato. Had to see what was going on with this movie right here. It had a score of like 35%, something like that, 36.
That can't be right.
Well, when I saw that, I went in and I said, well, just what I expected, man. I didn't think it was going to be that great anyway. And see, when I go out of my way to watch movies like this, I see that it has a low tomato score. I go in there thinking already it's going to be a bad movie from the trailer.
Impressive military buildup from Russian history.
Especially when they try to be so serious and political with it. And I said, you know what? I can't wait to go in here and talk some shit. I went into this movie because let's just be honest. A lot of our best reviews come from us going in and talking shit about the film.
Sure.
Hell, I was ready to go in this movie and Gerard Butler. I was ready to go in there and do that 300 kick. Fuck your movie. I was ready to go in there and kick that man dead in his chest.
I wasn't ready for this.
Yeah. I wake up early in the morning to talk shit. So you can understand my disappointment. I walked in and said, damn, this ain't really that bad.
Oh, yeah, you liked it. You liked it.
Honestly, look at this trailer. I was like, well, it doesn't look that bad.
It ain't that bad.
But it doesn't look that good.
No.
It ain't that good either.
No. It just looks like it's not as bad as London's Fallen.
No, man. So, which turns out, for me, if it's not good, it's not bad, and it's just a waste of my fucking time.
Right.
Because this is a movie that people are going to forget by Wednesday. This is something where...
Which movie again?
Exactly. Right. This movie is something where it's not memorable enough to actually go in and talk shit about it. Even if I could just go in and lay in on this film, ain't nobody going to remember this movie, man. This movie's going to be... It will be forgotten by next week. And here's my ass up on a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Paying my money to go see
It's like,
this.
how many times have we talked shit about movies like this that they keep fucking making?
Yeah.
It's just, wow, I've seen this.
Somebody's
I've
getting
seen this
something
trailer
out
a
of it.
billion times.
Somebody's watching them.
Why should I care?
And
Gerard Butler, that's why you should care.
oh yeah.
No.
And it turns out that the reason why is because it's not that it couldn't be a good movie. It just has no personality at all. You take every military property that you've seen, take every Tom Clancy movie, take every game that's out there, and just suck the personality and character right out of it. And that's what you got right here. It's almost like watching cutscenes to Call of Duty or something.
Yeah. It looks very paint by numbers.
No, it's generic, man. With this, you get no emotional investment out of it at all. So when you get the premise where they say, well, yeah, we're gonna start World War III. I'm like, okay. Hope that works out for you.
Yeah.
I wonder who wins. I mean,
Well, you know what? You say that.
Oh.
But that's the other thing about it. You walk in and you know who wins. Gerard Butler.
Of course.
Gerard Butler. This is one of those movies. Because, see, actually, Gerard Butler gets a check. But on every other end, it's not even that good for him. Because Gerard Butler, the only reason why Gerard Butler gets by these days is because Gerard Butler gets by on charisma and good looks. I give it to the man. He ain't got no range, but he's got screen presence.
Yep.
And really, when you look at it, it's all because of he's got one thing down that he does, and he's got that Gerard Butler smirk. You know, whenever he has to like go out of his range, he just. And y'all think I'm playing? Look, he's been practicing this shit, working on it. Motherfuckers been doing it for years.
Smuggy McGee.
Yeah.
Just a slight sneer.
It's a slight sneer. It's not really a range, but it's enough to say I'm confident and accentuate my good looks. Add on it that I might punch a motherfucker, or shoot somebody, or beat, blow something up. You know, and you got it.
What movie was that, by the way? What is that?
I think that was a Prel commercial.
Is that when he was doing the covers of those girl novels that everybody loves picking up at the grocery store?
I think when he was a member of Color Me Bad.
It's the next Fabio.
Yeah, but this, that's what Gerard Butler gets by on.
Sure.
I like Gerard Butler. You know, he's handsome. He's got a body, and he's got a smirk.
Well,
he's got a look.
Gerard Butler doesn't have anybody who hates him.
Yeah.
It's more that. It's not so much, I love or I like Gerard Butler, but I don't mind Gerard Butler.
Yeah.
And he did some things in the past that I did.
The guy does commercials for his own movies at the beginning of the goddamn movie theater. When you see, he's like, "Hey, I'm Gerard Butler, and go to your Twitter, whatever the fuck you're using, and check out my movie. Put a hashtag." And so he's doing this shit.
They make him do that.
He does that.
And
that's
they
why
make everybody do that.
But that's why he's still making movies.
Yeah.
He's not the guy that's going to go, "No, I'm Gerard Butler. I don't have any reason to fucking do that. I was in 300. Don't you remember? I am 300. Come on, I don't need this." No, but he's out there selling that shit at the lemonade stand, going, "Hey, check out my movie."
Yeah, he's there to say, "Hey, remember how much you liked 300? Okay, well now watch this."
So if you take all that charisma away, like it's like somebody, like the director was on set, like, "Don't you do it? Don't you fucking smirk? Don't you do it one time?" And he could not do Gerard Butler trademarks. He couldn't blink them big old blue eyes. He couldn't get that smirk on. He couldn't crack a joke. So all he had to do is be serious in the movie. That was his only thing, his only function in the film, and he is so serious here, you know. And his job here is to be, as you can see right here, his job here is to just be serious, and be cool and say the right things that are going to save the day.
I don't know.
And Gerard Butler in this, he is right all the time. That's another thing with the movie. There's no tension. There's no suspense, because if Gerard Butler said it, cool, then we're good. There's one dude in the movie who's losing his shit with Gerard Butler, just impatient. And there's one dude in the movie, just kind of like, he's like, "What are you doing? You can't do this classified. This goes against the rules." And he's like, "Shh, Gerard Butler."
I forget. That is in the script. Yeah.
Dude is, you know, and it's like, hey, and chances are,
calm down.
If he did say that, then he is right. Yeah.
I don't know.
The other guy even like, "What the fuck does that mean?" Like, have I been wrong the rest of this movie? I'm like, fuck, you got a point.
You know, that's a Gerard Butler I don't want. I want the guy to be screaming at people and kicking people in the holes. That's the guy I want. I don't know what happened. I don't know where he thought he was going to be making Godfathers after that movie. But hey, if it works, stick with it. All right.
Every movie you want, you like, "This is America."
That's what I want. Yes.
And his other part of the movie with his character is that you get two parts of it. One, all the rumors when he gets on the ship. Like, you don't get to hear anything about his past or see him act out any of these characteristics. No, when he gets on the ship, you know, people are whispering, and this is all exposition to his character. No development, just rumors and whispers. People talking about, "Oh, you hear about he punched a CO. Oh, shit, he killed a man for snoring." One dude even said,
he once wrestled a bear.
He once wrestled a bear.
And he almost won.
And then there's even one dude, like, and of course it's the black dude, because everybody's just kind of like, "Man, you know, he once heard he like did one terrorist mission all by himself." And one dude comes in, "Man, shit, I heard that he gets the best ass every port he goes to."
Serious?
I'm being
That was in the
dead
movie?
serious.
That was in the movie?
Yeah. I heard that dude be fucking.
Oh my God.
Like, do you work here?
And get one of the. I know. I was about to say, did
I was just passing through.
did Rudy Ray Moore do the casting? What Dolomite show up?
Yeah, I'm not lying about that. And then And then the other thing that where you learn that he's a badass is from his file. Because his file is brought in by this high-ranking official played by Gary Oldman. You know, they look at his file, and Common is the guy who has to like tell him about how badass Gerard Butler is. Because Gary Oldman says his records are incredible. What school did he go to? And Common's like, sir, he's so badass. He didn't go to school.
There's classified systems on that boat.
And 110 men, sir. You want a hunter-killer?
We don't have one in the Yukon region, not with the rescue sub-attachment.
Like, don't you just want to?
We have one.
Don't you just want to stop this cameraman? Like, stop it!
Yeah, I know.
Like the cameraman just going around.
I even look over and it's like, do you mind?
Is he lost? Yeah.
Like you just want to trip his ass.
I wanted to ask one of you guys for directions. I want to bring up a conversation.
Like it's a guy. It's like a guy looking for an autograph. Oh my God, is that Common?
He needs a better. Yeah, he needs a better GPS.
And that scene, did the director tell Common, okay, no matter what you do, don't blink?
Oh yeah.
Where the hell did you find him? What class was he?
Never went to Annapolis, sir.
Oh shit! That dramatic music swell. In the first grade, he was the principal.
What class was it, sir? He has no class. And you were right about Common. Common in this movie, man.
Just so serious.
Thing with Common, and can we put Common in a comedy soon, or another cartoon? Because Common, when you put Common in a drama, where Common has to be serious, it's just like his eyes just go dead. Yeah. Like, and he starts getting these movements, and he looked like his mind just went blank. With a combination of, I'm gonna roll up on a motherfucker. Yeah. You know? like every scene, like his mind is either blank or he wants to kill somebody.
Right? Like why are you looking at everyone like they owe you money?
Yeah, sir. The commissary is out of milk. What we gonna do about this? We got a situation on our hands.
There's no toilet in the restroom. What are you going to do?
Like if you look at this scene, like I'm sorry, but Common, in other movies, sure. I like Common. I'm not talking about him, but in this movie, where
you can like him and still admit that he's not a good.
Yeah, he's not a good actor.
He don't have the biggest range, and the last thing you need to be putting him as a military commander, because you could tell in the movie, like they just gave him just shit to do. Like he don't. Right. Like ain't nothing in here says that he can actually, like he has tactics or military experience. It's just Common pushing buttons. I mean, like look at this shit.
Admiral Fisk?
Look like the girl don't be walking up on me like that. Yeah. See what I'm saying?
She knows.
That's how you end up dead.
Bitch, you better say hi first.
I work for the chairman.
Okay, Common, just go push buttons. Okay, Common, go over there and push those
go
buttons.
Over there and, look like you're busy.
Is there any chance that they collide?
Escape.
That's what, he ain't doing nothing.
Yeah. Tap.
That shit even plugged in.
This shit is serious.
It might help if you flip the keyboard around.
No, that's all right. He ain't even tapping.
There's no keyboard on that table.
You might as well hire a cat to do that shit. Cat might actually accidentally type out words.
Right. See Cat being more dramatic.
Yeah. Common just goes dead when you have him do drama.
Yeah.
You've seen it.
Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it in everything he's in. Yeah. It's like, well, he's trying. Yeah. He could be worse.
Yeah, and it's so funny because you look, if you go put him in another scene with somebody, make sure that tempo is the same.
Yeah.
Don't be putting him in with somebody trying to act. I know. They try to. They put him in a scene. She's like, damn, he can't even type right now.
Damn. Whose dick are you sucking to get in these movies all the time?
It's funny because they put him in they put Common in a scene with Gary Oldman, and it just don't work because Gary Oldman is in there because Gary Oldman is acting, and they put him in there with loud Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman, he's mad at Common, like, you don't know what you did. You just not only started a war, but you lost it. And Common like, could you repeat that?
Line.
You hollering at. My mama don't talk to me like that.
Cut. Sorry, I got wrapped up.
That's actually helping Gary Oldman's character get even more pissed off.
Even Gary, like after they yell cut, Gary, I'm like, get this thing off, bitch! Why won't do this live when we were filming?
Oh, Gary Oldman.
When he knows he's in something just for a check, he just yells and he just screams, and that's it. And that's what
It's every time he steps in a room with Common. He's like, oh, this is okay.
Yeah,
this is what I'm doing.
maybe that's what triggers him. Because
Yeah.
when at that movie, that Kevin Costner movie, Criminal, where he's not acting in that.
No,
He doesn't care.
And
It's
the
a
space
check.
between us, even
Yeah.
though it's a bigger part, he's like, oh, this is some bullshit.
He still has to pay the bills.
Yeah.
You know, that's all.
No, this is you got Gary Oldman when he acts, and you got Gary Oldman when he screams, and now you getting screaming Oldman here. There could be some suspenseful moments in this movie.
It could be.
Could be. Well,
everything could be something.
yeah, you know, yeah.
It could have worked.
Yeah, I could have stayed home this morning, you know. But this is there are moments here where they shoot torpedoes at each other, you know, and it's
Doing some battleship.
yeah, man. You know, well, not that
Not that
battleship,
fun?
No, hell no, but we know this. And here they are doing these shots where the fun thing about a submarine war movie is that when they're shooting each other and you have you're slow to get out the way.
Right. There's no sound.
It's not, and they have those moments. Those moments could have been here in this movie, except that the torpedoes look just like cartoons.
Torpedoes in the water!
They fired at us?
Take her to manual, left full rudder, all ahead flank. Launch evasion devices.
Like this shit goes between a live action movie and a Pixar film.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm surprised they don't have faces on them.
That's what this movie needed. It needed faces on the torpedoes. I'll watch that.
As long as Gerard Butler kicked him in the hole.
Yeah, right. Scream.
Yeah, that's another thing with the movie. We're just kind of in the middle of nothing. Where it looks slick, looks like it has some money, but either just looks like generic Hollywood slick, or it just looks really fake.
It's sad now when you see something like this where TV shows the special effects on TV shows are pretty much up there with what we should expect with big budget movies.
Well, that's
I don't know what you're going to rate it, but it just looks like it's something that was supposed to go to Redbox, and somehow somebody's accidentally put it in the wrong.
And that's what it looks like. It's funny how HBO.
You're gonna find Gerard Butler in the red box, literally. Oh, you like movies, huh?
Rent my movie, mate.
Well, it's funny. I just made one about submarines. Thanks.
Yeah, you can actually rent Gerard Butler.
I'll reenact every scene for you.
Yeah, like he got drunk and ends up in a red box.
I would rent him. Like, oh, you're drunk and you're ready to kick people in the holes? Yeah, that's what I'm ready for.
Like he's just standing there, and you're like, "Oh no, you don't want Halloween here. Get my movie."
Yeah.
Hey, rent me. 99 cents.
I'm full of action.
I don't like your movies. No, I'm talking about me. Rent me. I need money.
Me,
Yeah, let me out this motherfucker, man.
Take me home.
No, this is yeah, you're right. It's going along that way. This is something that HBO. It's sad to think if HBO had a hold of this, they would have done so much better.
It would have been great.
Yeah. HBO makes dragons come to life. They can't even make a torpedo look real. A fucking cylindrical object.
With a propeller.
With a propeller. God damn, them bombs on Super Mario look more realistic than this shit.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just a tube. You can't.
No, I was like, they got models of that shit. Remember the old days when they used to use models and they had model torpedoes, model submarines, and they just filmed that shit and they put it on the screen and look real as fuck.
Yeah, that costs too much.
You can't do that no more?
Not time for that.
Yeah.
How much is Hobby Lobby charging now?
I got a little cousin who can do this right here over the weekend.
Yeah.
No, this is on the computer.
Everyone plays their part to blandness in this film. Everybody, military guys play military guys.
Common plays common.
Common plays common. In military guys, everything is sir. You know, like everybody got that headphone, bent over. Sir, are you hearing this? Sir, do you see this? Sir, somebody wants to talk to you. Sir. And then you got the.
I just had flashbacks of you, Corey, when you were doing that.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, that's
Courage Under Fire.
Oh, Courage Under Fire. Yeah.
With your cereal box.
Oh no, I didn't say sir. I was saying Cocoa Puffs,
Right. You make it interesting.
Rice Krispies, Frosted Flakes,
Rice Krispies, 4 o'clock, sir.
Fruity Pebbles.
Rice Krispies, 4 o'clock. Coming in closing.
Sir, do you hear this? Snack, crackle, pop. the tough guys here do they're tough guys. They except the tough guys in the movie. The special forces. There's two stories really going on. You got the one that's on the submarine, and then you got the one on the side that's happening with these special forces guys. They got to rescue the Russian president and get him out of this coup, so that everybody can know what's going on. And these guys, they're actually kind of cool because it turns into like a real action film at that point. Okay. Like the movie's moving a little faster. These guys feel more real. They have a badass sniper scene with these guys in here.
It turns into Call of Duty, pretty much.
Well, it turned to Call of Duty way before this.
Oh, okay.
But even that dialogue is typical tough guy dialogue you hear in these action movies. Like one guy's like, "You came back for me," and the guy's like, "Yeah, I needed the exercise." It's like shit. Yeah. Like, y'all just shoot and shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Just run at the explosions.
Yeah,
just don't talk.
Just kill people. Don't make
do
no
your job.
Yeah, that's what Gerard Butler's here for. Nah, man. Their part actually feels suspenseful. Their part actually feels like that's high stakes, and they're constantly getting injured too, and they're the ones who have to infiltrate the high security areas. That's fun. And I will say also in the film, what makes it, because like I said, this is not a terrible film. There are certain things in it that actually rise it above the movie that I wanted it to be, so I could talk shit about it. But there's a scene where the sub has to go through these mines in enemy territory, and that had me on edge, man. And at the end of the film, there's these decisions that a lot of these commanders have to make, several of them, and it's a hard decision they have to make, and you're kind of on edge too. Except at the end, it eventually ends up stupid because Gerard Butler was right. That's pretty much how it ends. Gerard Butler just have faith in Big G. Everything's gonna be all right.
You had the answers before you did.
Yeah,
because this looks like it's in that genre of movies where in between explosions, people yell their dialogue at each other. Or just yelled everything.
That's all the trailer was. Yeah.
No, like I said, if only people did yell. No, Gary Oldman said, "Leave the yelling to me, man." Everybody else.
I outrank you. I get to yell.
Yeah, everybody else is just like I said, man. Everybody else is doing that thing. Being little military to the blandest level. Shit, I'm forgetting about this movie as I talk about it right now. This is this.
I love the Godzilla scene. The scene where they're parachuting and they're falling into the thunderstorm. Like that looked like a direct shot. It looked like they just stole that scene and just threw it in there. It's like, hey, we still got that extra footage, right? We'll throw it in.
Yeah.
The tension mounts. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Then you hear Godzilla's like, wait. That's my movie.
I love the way your mind works.
That's my movie. I'm always making my own movies while I'm watching this shit.
It's some other movie.
It's the only way I keep interested. Yeah. It's the only way you keep
Godzilla shows up and then Gerard Butler cooks him in a hole.
Yeah, I know. I hate to see that. Gerard Butler versus Godzilla.
This is Monster